Hello. Earlier, I saw this video about how to make of a guy making like a circuit protection system, where if you shorted anything in the circuit, it would it would cut power until you reset it. And I think that's quite an interesting idea. So I'd like to try and design that. So I want to see how hard it is to make it. I'm going to be designing it on breadboard, and maybe a bit later I'll come back and do it on stripboard. Okay, so presumably we need to base the entire thing around some form of transistor. Oh wait, BC1. Oh yeah. So I'm going to just take a random ZTX T300. Oh no. Okay, I think I fixed the mic. I'm gonna get my medical power supply. I think I'll make it 12 volt. There we go. I'll make it 12 volts. Okay. So now I've got power and a FET gate, but I don't know. Oh, I know. Sorry, this isn't a FET gate. This is a transistor. But I don't know how to wire it. So let me just get my book of diagrams. I think it's upside down. Good thing I turned the power off. Actually, isn't it on a post-it note somewhere? Okay, the name's not specifically stated. I'm just going to write that on a post-it note for the future. Much better. So what we know is actually, I'm sure it's possible to do this with a transistor, but it's just going to be a lot easier to do it with a relay, which does mean lowering to 5 volts, unless I can find a 12 volt relay. Here we go, I found a 12 volt relay. So basically, I think what will happen is when there's a short circuit, all of the power will be drawn away from the relay. So, yeah, the relay won't get much power. That's the idea, at least. On second thought, we're going down to 5 volts for a better relay. Nope. Another relay once again to the rescue. This one's 12 volts and is double pole double throw. So you should hear a click when I put this to negative. You can also see the power supply. Is that in frame? Yeah, the power supply's current also goes up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire this to be normally closed. No. That's how you make a buzzer. Okay. Now, in theory, turn it off and then back on. Let me think about this. Yeah, so basically this isn't going to work, isn't it? Wait, give me a second to think. So the way this would work is just double checking you can all see. Yeah. So the way this would all work is I need it to always be normally. What if I just had it power something else? What if I use 2? Okay, I'm just going to go down to 5 volts because I have more 5 volt relays. Okay, 5 volts because I have more 5 volt relays. They don't really stick in the breadboards too well though. Is it even working still? No, I just put it in backwards. So you should hear a click when I plug this in. It's a lot quieter on these relays, but I can promise you there's a click. And once again, just wire it up as a buzzer. Oh, these are directional, aren't these? Okay, I know it's not. Okay, these are directional. I also have no clue how a relay can be directional, but it can. If it stops at any point, that's because these relays don't stick very well. So I'm going to get a second one. So what if I guess I'm just making the SR latch now. Set read, set latch. By default, let me just double check what it wants me to put on its pins. Okay, negative in the top. It would have been a short circuit. Then in that case, I could power this one's coil through this relay. Here we go. So let's try this. That needs to go there, and this needs to go there. Let's try this. Is there power there? There we go. And presumably, don't try this at home, this is a bad idea, that they'll click when I short circuit. Surprisingly not. What if I put a resistor? Okay, I'm just going to keep the resistors off screen, they're very big. Okay. So now, if I get some 10k resistors. Okay. 10k resistors. Basically, I'm going to... I should probably cut power. There we go, it's on. But in theory, now, if I do the really bad idea, works. I need a better wire. Out of this lighting system. Oh, that works. So now I guess I'll use the bottom power rail as my example. And I'll just connect minus normally. Negative can be connected. That was a close one. So in theory, I believe I've wired it up backwards. Yet once again, do not short circuit it like this. That clearly didn't work. That very clearly did not work. Also, just so I know what's going on, I'm going to get an LED. Here we go. This LED. So, the problem is the power's not being cut when it short circuits. No, it doesn't work. What if I power all of this stuff off of the bottom rail? So negative. Interesting. That is very, very interesting. Where did this go? So, but presumably it still doesn't work. Yeah, still doesn't work. Can't be good for the relays either. What if we do it like that? Yeah, we can do it like this. and then when you turn the system on, you press the reset button. Then when it short circuits, turns off. If there's a continued short circuit, say, okay, let me get a button. I think it's this way. Does it fit on a breadboard that way? I'll put it that way. I think it's like this. You would need a pull down resistor if I was doing this with a transistor, but since I'm not, it doesn't matter. Where did this cross? Aha! Works. I hope that's still recording. Yes, it is. So, now we can have just an ordinary circuit. Let me get another breadboard. You know, I'll use crocodile clips. I'll steal them from this project. This may come in a future video once I learn how to run a stepper motor. It's how I'm trying to motorise my bedroom's curtains. So that may be in a future episode once I learn how to use a stepper motor. I have no clue whatsoever. There we go. Sorry. What? There's too much resistance in these crocodile clips. The point is, okay, now if I get a flimsy wire again, and I short circuit it, it just turns off. Thanks for watching. In the future, I might consider soldering the circuit. Yeah, but basically that's, as I said at the beginning, I saw some person do this online and I thought I would like to try it, so here we are. Well, it's still working. Okay, the resistor was very much causing the problem. Oh, never mind. So now we have a circuit where if something happens, it will turn off and protect your circuit. Thanks for watching, for real this time. I hope it doesn't break as soon as I stop recording. Thanks for watching.